Hi there. Okay, just have to, oops. Get this thing loaded. If I'm not mistaken, last time we... Oh, Expedition's back. Better do that first.
Take a look at this.
Our crew kind of sucks.
This recipe looks real tasty.
Scout ship setting sail.
So anything, anyway, if I'm not mistaken, last time more or less ended with us failing to commit deicide. So this is an unusually big fight. There we go. Got things under control again.
I wish I had power like that.
Oh, right. I almost forgot. Okay, your turn to don the silly hat. Yeah, you know what? That works. You can keep that for now. Where the hell am I going? I think I want to go towards that cave entrance over there. Yeah, there we go. Cutscenes, a sure sign you're heading the right way.
Hmm?
What's wrong?
An enemy.
Nice mask.
That sword. Is that Stormquell?
A demon wielding a foreign-made sword. You must be the sword breaker.
Not much for conversation, are you?
Let's bring him in.
Is only commendable in an ox-tongue dried and a maid not bendable.
Killing flash! But I'm this world. I won't miss! Form zero! Thunder! You like that? You like that? Tremble! Flash step! Go!
Dark and light!
Eat it! Caution! Deception! Hold stop! No escape! No mercy! Outside pressure! Deception! Deception!
No mercy! Wounds I will shoot! Dark and light!
Eat it! Bubble!
Oh, that just takes him. That's annoying.
See this? No escape! Forget the no escape! I'm a crusher! No mercy! I'm a crusher! No escape! I'm a crusher! Hurricane! No mercy! I'm a crusher!
Hey, we are having a bad run with this.
No mercy! No escape! No escape! Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try! Perfect mayhem! No mercy! No escape!
There we go.
He's still moving.
I'll take this one. Come and get me!
Done!
Good, a challenge!
Look out!
Don't interfere!
What do you think you're doing?
Touch me and I'll kill you.
Sorry. I just got a little riled up.
A little, he says.
Do you know that demon?
No, but I know his sword. A blade called Stormquell.
Stormquell.
Whatever. It doesn't have anything to do with us. Let's just get to the portal already.
Yep, got some equipment mastery to look into. Increase HP regeneration by 50% for characters not participating in combat who are wearing equipment that has been enhanced a combined total of 10 or more times. That is weirdly specific. Actually, wait, before we get too tied up in anything else. Oh, can I change these into anything? Yeah, here we go. Take this one, it's the weakest one. Nothing else to put there.
Fine. I'll join your little
Let's-
combat.
Leave the fighting to me.
Put these two back in for a little while. Oh, fine. Well,
Don't get careless.
oh, crap.
Here's release. You wronged me. Here's your justice. Fight in order.
And then somebody disappeared.
Sorry to cut you down.
Got another mastery to deal with.
Laphicet, I'm sorry about what happened back there.
I thought he was going to kill you.
Yeah, I know. You were just doing what you thought was right.
Yeah, maybe so.
That's good then. I didn't give you a clear enough warning to stay out of it. If it ever happens again, I'll give you a proper warning.
You really don't want me to help you? Even if your life is at risk?
Yup.
Why?
Actually, I'm not too sure myself.
Huh?
There's somebody out there I need to defeat by my own hand. I want to strike him down. I want to triumph against him. But to do that, I need to be a better swordsman.
Someone you have to defeat.
In a sword fight, yeah. And I'll do anything to ensure I come out on top in the end. No matter how much it costs me. Life, limb, hell, even my heart and soul, I'll pay it. Those feelings have been so central to me for so long. I lost my dang humanity somewhere along the way.
Why do you need to win that badly?
To be honest, beats me. Maybe it has to do with me being a demon. Or maybe that's why I became one. Either way, it's more important to me than life itself.
More important than life.
But still, I owe you for saving me back there. There's no victory pose in store for me if I'm dead.
Okay.
Is that how you thank someone for saving your life?
Huh? I'm just being honest with the little guy. And no offense and all, but why do you care?
You don't even think it disrespectful? You truly are a demon.
Yep. Big old demon.
Just yaksha things, I guess. Not what I meant to do.
Everyone ready to play? Hey, is everyone alright?
You mean the tree stump monsters? Hmm? Anything? Oh, there's a thing over here. Let's go get to it. Yeah. Okay, so we have a shortcut across this area for some reason. No, nothing here. Huh. Also, hi, Alex. You know what? Check this way, because it's a dead end, meaning it may or may not have something. Yep. Cat's chest. I have no idea what that does. Alright, let's get a move on. Also, new save point, make a save.
Now why does that name sound so familiar? Hey, Eleanor? Thanks for stepping in earlier.
Think nothing of it. My orders are to protect you, so I did.
Oh, I see.
Of course, orders or no orders, I'd save anyone under threat from a demon. Well, how noble.
Oh, I got it!
Got what?
The tragic tale of the Sword Stormquell. Gather round and listen, oh grimy travelers. Once, centuries past, there was a sword renowned the world over for its peerlessly sharp edge, its forger shrouded in mystery. So mighty was each swing of the sword, it produced howling winds that could level mountains. No other sword could match its power. The people, in their superstition, began to call it the Godblade.
This Godblade, is it Stormquell?
Shush! The tale is merely beginning. Now, there was one man who was truly enamored with the Godblade. His name was Kurogane, a blacksmith of wondrous talent. His heart was set on forging an even greater sword, and he had a name in mind for this sword. Stormquell, the sword to conquer the Godblade's roaring winds.
And did he make it?
Kurogane forged scores of challengers to the Godblade, but each would-be Stormquell was shattered by the implacable howling wind. Some say the wielder of the Godblade chopped off his head. Others say he took his own life. The truth is lost to the dusty cobwebs of history. But perhaps he, and his grudge towards the Godblade, somehow yet live.
A grudge that spans centuries. You hear tall tales like this all the time. That sword and its inscription we saw were probably just inspired by the legend.
Perhaps. But if that's the real Stormquell, we should all sleep with one eye open tonight.
What makes you say that?
Because that Godblade Kurogane wanted so desperately to top has been passed down through my family for generations. Its name is Stormhowl.
Oh, the thing on
In
his
other
back.
words, we could well bump into your armored friend again. Let's hurry it up.
Coincidentally, if it's as nasty as they say, that would explain why he won't use it. Bit of a maze. Oh, that's interesting. And useful. What are these things?
Everyone ready to play?
I hate that move. There we go.
Well, that about does it.
More equipment mastery. All right, go up this way. Whoa! Hi, buddy. No, we don't want to get into a risky encounter with that. We'll just leave.
Listen, Laphicet.
What is it?
You can't trust her just because she said she'd protect you, orders or no orders. Remember, Malakhim are just tools to exorcists.
But she really did protect me.
I know you feel you owe her for that. but do you have to look so happy about it?
Sorry.
I'm not asking for an apology. I just want her to know that we've all got an eye on her. No matter how close you two get, I want her to understand that I come first.
So... what do you want me to do?
Let's see. To put it simply, I'm number 1, and Eleanor is number 2. Got it?
I get it. You're number 1, and Eleanor is number 2.
Right. I'm number 1. Wait, this is kind of stupid, isn't it?
It's alright. I understand.
That's not what I mean.
To be fair, Eleanor is probably quite the improvement over who he was bonded to previously. I mean, until recently, his name was effectively number 2. Says a lot. Also, I do believe, who was he with, Teresa? Has ordered him to kill himself roughly twice so far. Oh, fine, we'll fight. Probably use the XP anyway. There we charge.
Just how does this sword work?
Don't touch it. You'll hurt yourself.
In other words, the rest of her is fair game.
Not unless you really want to get hurt.
Please stop trying to corrupt the poor little kid. Well, that looks interesting. You know, we could probably delete this by now. This is also interesting.
Candle? What's that doing here?
Oh, I think these were used to keep robbers away. Like wards around old kings' tombs. I've read about this. There's a trick to the stone. It reacts to heat.
Heat, huh? Then there's only one thing to do.
Some doors are sealed with a flame enchantment and cannot be opened by ordinary means, but by finding and lighting candles in the area. Spell the enchantment and open the door. You may have to light more than one candle to open some doors. So that explains what we saw with the door earlier. Okay, I'm going to admit that that's not quite what I expected. That didn't really look like a candle to me, but whatever.
Let's do our
Get up.
We won, right? Right?
I really don't like dealing with those. Hey. So, yep, this goes somewhere. fact, this keeps going somewhere. That's interesting. Oh. You know what? Let me poke my head in real quick. Maybe there's a chest or something I can give whatever's in here to run around and go grab. Yeah, those... Wait, what was that? No, limestone chip. They just have an annoying ability that takes away SG, and it's just... At least this isn't one of those games where the undead have weird mechanics you have to work around. Okay, they're turning around. They're starting to gather. Don't want to get pulled into a dangerous encounter if I can help it.
Try as they might, it won't change anything.
Oop, the expedition's back already.
Take a look at this.
Great. Let's do this one Rangetsu style.
Let's see. Let's try Layman. We've been having bad luck with it, but maybe it'll be a bit better now. We're a level or two higher. Shop icon. Must be a turtles here. Wear that first. Port on Cadnix Island is through the tunnels beyond the sealed door. Wait, was that information free too? Let me see now. Yeah, okay, let's get a whole set of these. Get a bunch of these for later. This stuff's only good. Wait. Want to keep these. There is supposed to be... Yeah. This is the random junk we can sell. And allows the use of material art for items under certain conditions. Huh? Okay, I probably don't need all these, so let's... break a few of these down. Okay, we have way too many of these. Get rid of anything that doesn't have 2 random skills on it. Now, I'd have idle curiosity. Interesting. Okay, so that's as good as it gets. That's interesting.
No. Well, if you aren't the craziest demon, your body's harder than your own sword.
Who's this? That's Lord Shigure, one of the only 2 legate exorcists in the entire abbey.
A legate. Same as Melchior.
I'd say it's evil Rangetsu, but that's just Rangetsu.
Eleanor, fancy meeting you here. What the hell happened to you? You get captured by a demon? Or are you a turncoat?
I'm...
Don't matter. I do my own thing. I got no standing to tell you how to live. Still, today's my lucky day. Never thought I'd encounter the one and only Stormquell.
Shigure, I think someone over there wants your attention. He looks lonely.
You're right, I'm being a jerk. Just can't pass up the chance to tease my little brother. Can I, Rokurou?
Your brother?
You haven't changed a bit, Shigure.
You go blind, dumbass? I'm bucket load stronger now. You're the one who hasn't changed, I bet. You still hung up on trying to take me down?
The one you want to beat in a fight? That's him?
I'm not who I was that day either, brother.
Oh, so that's what the other eye looks like.
Wait, you're a demon? Now it's getting good. But I wonder, has that really changed anything? When my real storm howl breaks your sad reject again, you gonna piss yourself like last time?
I'll handle him. Laphicet, no matter what, I need you to stay out of it.
Is this another 1v1 fight? Hey, great, I get to 1v1 with a character I've never used before.
Shut up! You're dead! I'll make you regret sparing my life last time! See this? Flash!
Nope, wait, I need that. Thank you! That also helps. That doesn't.
Come on now. Don't tell me you're finished already.
You know what? Just out of idle curiosity. You know, I would have gone crazy on enhancing his equipment if I knew this was about to happen, but I didn't, so...
It's been too long since we crossed swords, brother.
Shut up! You're dead! I'll make you regret sparing my life last time! See this? See this?
Now we're cooking. Okay.
You're feisty as a demon. I like it. But alas, I think our fight's over.
Rokurou! What? My body!
I said stay out of this! We're just getting started here!
Oh? No backing down for you this time, huh? But we're done for today.
Sigurei!
Oh, calm down, Rokurou. We could have a real fight sometime if you actually brought a decent sword. Go ask that old bastard there to make you one. I'll be waiting.
Huh? Who?
That demon in the armor, Kuragane.
The blacksmith from the story.
I'll be waiting for you at Port Cadnix. Unless you can beat me, you ain't getting off this island.
Who are you to decide that?
You got a problem with it, lady? Best of luck, you demons. You'll need it.
Lord Shikude, sir! I'm on a high-level mission.
Eleanor, babe, I get it. You've gone rogue. Have fun with that. I see you again, I'll kill you.
As you can see, the Abbey just hires the
He wasn't even
greatest people.
trying yet. You can tell.
But if we all fight him together...
That won't work. But there is another way.
What are you talking about? What way?
Follow me.
Rogoro!
Okay, this is talking about how drop chance works, namely, drop chance goes
Velvet,
up the
aren't we
more
going
enemies you
after
beat
him?
beforehand.
This is his fight. It has nothing to do with me.
But Shigure said he'd be waiting at the port. He may be a nutball, but I don't think he's fool enough to let us slip past.
Exactly. And as a swordsman, he's even more skilled than Artorias, and that's saying something.
We're mice with our tails pinned, and the cat's licking his lips.
At the very least, Kurogane seems to have some kind of plan.
Fine. We'll hear what he has to say. What was that fat cat creature with Shigure?
You mean Morgrim? She's a Moloch. She just looks different.
And?
And what? She has all the abilities of a Moloch. I'm not trying to keep anything from you. All I know is her name and that she's a Moloch.
Huh.
Lord Shigure is an exorcist legate, but he's also a warrior who can match exorcists or demons even without the use of Moloch arts. Since no one has ever seen Shigure use an art, Morgrim is considered one of the 7 wonders of the Abbey.
The 7 wonders of the Abbey.
No one knows Morgrim's capabilities, or even the details of Shigure's pact with her.
No one! Except me, that is!
Huh?
This is all highly classified, but Morgrim is incredibly lazy. The price she demanded of Shigure for making a pact with her was grooming and defleeing.
Anything else?
Oh, and on a point of sensitivity, she's chubby, not fat. She may be our enemy, but she's also a woman. You should try not to hurt each other's feelings.
Anything else?
Her thick eyebrows are all the rage with Malakhim, so much so that false eyebrows are expected to be the next big thing.
What?
Well, if he's that strong without Moloch arts, I don't want to see what he's like with them.
Alright, check the dead end first. Because it's not a dead end. Wait, was I here already? Don't think I was.
What were you thinking, Eleanor? Attacking a legate like that?
Well... I just thought Rokuro was going to die if I didn't intervene.
Oh? You'd kill one of your own allies for a demon?
I acted without thinking. Sometimes I'm too soft-hearted to a fault.
I'd say it's less that, and more just stupidity. You're supposed to be protecting Laphicet. Don't get yourself into trouble you don't need.
Even if one of our own is in danger?
Even then.
This kid must be really important to her. All right, I understand.
Laphicet, next time she acts up, stop her. Understand? We don't know what she's got up her sleeve.
Okay. Thanks for not telling on me, Eleanor. And I'm sorry I hijacked your body.
I understand how it feels to want to protect your friends. The problem's with those demons, not you.
But I think Velvet has the capacity to feel the same way too. At least when it comes to her brother.
Is that why you're staying with her?
I'm not sure. It's hard to say.
I have to figure out what's going on with this group, if I ever hope to wrest the child from them.
It is really weird he can do that. Yeah. Okay. I have no idea where I'm going anymore. No, just have idle. Okay, we can kind of see the bigger map here. Hmm. Don't get pulled into that one. Oh, there's the map button. Because I'm a little lost. Oh, here, we'll take this fight.
You better be ready.
I hate that they can do that.
I hope I did a good job.
Nope. Oh, right. There we go. I just remembered someone was ready for an equipment change. Forgot who. Okay, I think this way's a dead end, so... Yeah. Right? Yeah, okay. Anything this way? No. This goes somewhere. Okay, this is where we need to be. That looks very, you are about to fight a boss.
those swords.
That's what happens when the legendary blacksmith Kurogane toils so hard, he forgets to die.
I gave up everything, thinking of nothing else but forging a sword that could surpass Stormhowl. And before I knew it...
You had traded your humanity for demonhood.
I see I'm not the only one. So great was your grudge against your brother, the inheritor of Stormhowl.
Well, guess we're not so different. You don't suppose you could hammer me up a new sword, do you?
I've forged countless blades over these long years, yet not one has proven a match for Stormhowl. And yet you still seek a Kurogane sword?
I'll put it like this. No matter how much you've failed across the centuries, you've never broken. Well, I'm the same way. If anything can break Shigure and his god blade, it's the bitterness I carry.
Strangely enough, seeing you and your brother has given me an idea that might work. I will forge you a new blade.
Should we get some Brightstone?
Nope. No need for that.
Huh?
Should I take it from the top?
If you would. My arms are all I'll be needing.
What are you doing?
Don't be alarmed. I'm just cutting free some raw materials for the sword.
You see something new every day.
You need his head to make the sword?
That's right. With this fine clump of pure resentment, I shall forge your imitation Stormhowl anew.
No. I only keep this imitation as a reminder of how weak-willed I was in the past. To defeat Shigure, I've perfected the art of dual wielding, a secret Rangetsu technique.
I was about to say, is he
All
gonna,
right.
like,
If
throw a
that's
new
what you
head?
prefer, a pair of short swords it is.
Because, he's not gonna have that head for much longer. He's gonna need a new one. Or does he, like, make a helmet and slap it on? Ow. Ow, my head.
Whoa!
Ow, my head. Ow, my head.
We'll wait outside.
Ow, my head. Ow, my head. Okay, I'll stop. Also, one interesting thing kind of implied here, apparently if you obsess over something enough, you just kind of go demon.
The ship is on its way, right on schedule.
Of course it is. They don't have the Reaper on board.
One more thing. Apparently, Shigure is Artorias' bodyguard.
So we'll have to face him down sometime, no matter what.
It's in our best interest to get rid of him while he's working alone. The problem is, Rokuro can't beat him by himself.
Agreed. Shigure is not to be trifled with.
Certainly. That's why, when Rokuro creates an opening, we're going to take Shigure out.
You want us to meddle in somebody else's private quarrel?
If it affects my own quarrel, yes.
I suppose I'm in the same position. Besides, I can still use him. There's no sense in throwing his life away.
Rokuro's not really a guy to care about the big picture. He might try to hack your limbs off a bit, but he'll get over it.
Well, you gotta think, Alex. If one sword has a power of 100, then two would be 200, right? That's off to anyone who's played Symphonia.
I made Bienfu rush out to the docks to scout the place out. Pretty smart, am I right?
I pity that creature sometimes.
That Kurogane, though, what a character! Giving his own body to forge a sword, like some kind of ritual sacrifice.
Ritual sacrifice. It's certainly something only a demon would do. It was a necessary sacrifice in order to gain power.
A necessary sacrifice. What a vicious turn of phrase.
Indeed.
Still, I can't say I'm not thrilled to see how it all turns out. If what you give is mere meat for a god's morbid lunch, Could there be a more trivial sacrifice? But if the offering is one's own body and soul, even a single hair can be portentous. I wonder which he will have been in the end.
Rokuro, Kurogane, I just do not understand them.
You saw them. Demons. We're crazy.
Sure, but they go through life with such crystal clear sense of purpose.
Even demons have things they're not willing to let go. Or do you think us mere animals, running around killing people left and right?
Pretty much.
I know. I understand demons still have a certain consciousness, but I look at those two and they seem passionate, like normal people.
Well, I've yet to meet a human so passionate he'd chop his own head off.
Do you have a purpose like they do?
I do, in fact. Ever since Artorius used my brother as a sacrifice.
Over there.
Demon nonsense. The Abbey exists to protect the people. Yes, sometimes cold, painful decisions need to be made to protect the many, but they never stoop to human sacrifice.
They did.
Besides, as shepherd, Artorius will cleanse the world of...
If that's what you think, ask the precious shepherd yourself. Ask him just what he did 3 years ago.
He wouldn't. He'd never...
Yep. Moment to handle the expedition. Want to see if we can find that last special item over there.
Rokuro wants to slay his brother, even if it kills him. And Kurogane had his own head lopped off just to forge powerful swords. How do those two find it in themselves to go so far?
It's just how they are. They're demons. Not exactly normal.
Yeah, it's scary. But I also kinda admire it. But me, I don't have anything I'm that desperate to accomplish.
Not yet, you mean. In time, you'll find something.
You really think so?
Almost certainly. But don't feel you have to go and risk your life over it. You're not a demon, and you should stay that way. You deserve a normal life.
Okay.
But never mind. Just the foolish ramblings of a demon girl.
Bad news! A group of praetors have left the docks and are headed this way! They said they were coming to purge Eleanor the traitor!
Purge?
Velvet, what do we do?
We take them head on. And you're fighting with us, Eleanor.
An order, I presume.
It is. Protect Laphicet, and defeat the exorcists.
All right. I understand.
Just remember, if we lose Eleanor, Laphicet will turn into a demon.
I haven't forgotten. But we need to pool all the resources we have. She needs us for her own ends, and we'll use that to our advantage in this fight.
Just don't push your luck too far, Velvet.
And so recently was she a noble, upstanding young exorcist. How quickly one falls when entering Velvet's dark orbit.
Ask me if I care.
Do you care? I mean, she said. So... probably want to leave, but first let's just double... Yeah, waiting is the only option for now. Okay.
Guess it's time to fight!
You know what? You get in.
stop fooling around.
But I'm serious about my fooling around.
Looks like the good news of zombies is, while they can take away your SG really easily, they die about as fast. Probably because you never get to have any SG around with them around. Yeah, we'll take this fight.
I challenge you!
We won, right? Right?
What? Oh, we're missing somebody. That said, let's put you in for a little
want
bit.
me in? Fine by me.
Two fighters, one caster sounds like a good idea.
Now, rise, arise, ascending, angels!
We're finished here. Let's go.
Make sure I got everything before it. Okay. This is doing me a favor by bit granting a bit of elemental resistance.
Praetor Eleanor, you should be ashamed of yourself, cowering to demons.
Your collusion could spell disaster to the Abbey if left unchecked. The only possible atonement is your death.
Block for a bit. Get the big one out.
You've betrayed the people and sullied Artorius' ideals.
No, that's not... Velvet, she's testing me. I know I have to fight. My mission calls for it. But any more of this will kill them.
Time for you to die and be purged!
Eleanor! I can't do it. I can't kill them.
I'm not done yet.
There. Now we're even, Eleanor.
You've got new swords! Sinister. I like it.
I take it you're ready.
Yeah. All that's left is to kill Shigure.
With me as a witness.
I...
Keep on fighting like that, and you'll be killed. And if you get killed, Laphicet will lose his vessel.
I know that.
Velvet, wait.
You're not going to kill them?
I'm just not that hungry right now. I've got new orders for you. Fight the exorcists, but make sure they don't die.
Understood.
I guess that was as far as Eleanor could go.
I think so. Push her any further and she's bound to break.
Ever the virtuous exorcist.
That very virtue is what lets her be Laphicet's vessel. Besides, I can't help but admire her commitment. She's enduring total disgrace to accomplish her mission.
How uncommonly pleasant of you.
Pleasant folks don't use people the way we do.
Yeah, you've got that right.
Hey, Bienfu? I was wondering if I could talk to you about something that's
This
on
is
my
called
mind.
the reading list. I'm already
I figured
worried.
it was just about the time that you and I had the talk, actually.
Yeah, no.
I've seen it all, heard it all, and even tasted it all in my time as a Moloch. Ask me anything you want.
Thanks. I was hoping you could let me borrow those books you were reading earlier.
No.
If that's okay.
You mean how to talk a human female into becoming your vessel? And how to get the cuties?
Hey! Keep it down! Keep it down!
Somebody get rid of the cat.
Or have already formed a pact. Why do you still need either of those books?
Well, it's like when we're alone together, things get so awkward. It's hard to talk with her, you know?
That happens a lot with Malakhim and vessels who are still new to the whole thing. I've been there. In that case, I've got an even better book for you.
I'm already afraid.
Whoa, you read a lot of books.
I'm just an avid learner is all. Now let's see. Oh, here we go. Hot Spring Topics, bearing your body and your soul. Being upfront and honest is always the best policy.
I don't think we'll be bathing in any hot springs together. Do you have anything else?
All right, then how about after bath party games, dropping your defenses and your towels?
Why do you keep trying to get us naked? I think that would just make things even more awkward.
Picky. Tell you what, you can just look at my collection and pick whatever sounds good.
And
Love
that's when an adult
hacking.
steps in.
Living long and loving hard. Diary of a diary thief. Hands speak louder than words.
All classics. I remember reading them when Miss Magilu and I were struggling to get along. Oh, to be young again.
You ever think maybe things would have been easier if you never read these books?
He gets it.
Reading the mood. Knowing what to say and how to say it. That one's a winner. A must-read for sure.
Are you two reading something together?
We are. Laphicet's been worried about that awkward distance between you two, and he came to me for some advice. I've heard his side of the story, so let's you and I grab some tea and talk about what to do about it. Come on! Let's go!
Oh, okay.
Knowing what to say and how to say it. I don't think this will help either.
And that was the moment when Laphicet died. Oh, yeah, before I got interrupted.
Let me take point.
No, not what I meant to do.
Watch, and I'll show you my Rangetsu style.
Also, I should check his equipment, because it might have been changed on me. It has not. Please don't. Thank you. Also, belatedly, it occurs to me that Bienfu is way too familiar, if you catch my drift. Ay. I must get something for that later, with those gaps where the question marks keep showing up. Actually, you know what just occurred to me? Okay, it looks like I can get around to there, and that's probably where I want to go. Oh, hey, cat's chest. Okay, I know exactly what I need to do with this. No, wait, I think it's not the I think it's the wrong way. Yeah, it's the wrong way. I was hoping it was. I was wondering, wait, would it be left or right if I wanted to cover his other eye? Darn. Actually, just out of idle curiosity. That's interesting. Okay, it does account for their hair color. So that's interesting. I guess he can't put it on because he has really short hair. Just the one. Where am I? This way, okay.
Hey, Rokuro. Why did he call your storm howl a reject?
Well, you see, when blacksmiths make swords, they don't just make one at a time. They make a whole bunch. The best one of them all is the one that gets presented to the sword's commissioner, while the rest are tossed aside.
Huh. I didn't realize the standards were so high.
The head of my clan gets the real Storm Howl, and his siblings get the remainders.
So one is real, and the others are imitations?
I guess so. Shigure has the real one, and... yeah, guess that makes mine an imitation.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to imply...
Don't apologize. You got me to finally realize something. It might just be why I'm so hung up on beating him.
Oh.
And to Velvet, which Laphicet is real, and which is the imitation?
Oh, what are you saying?
She means my name. It's the same as Velvet's brothers.
Huh? The one who went and got sacrificed by Artorias.
Surely you are mistaken. Our shepherd would never do such a thing.
He
But
did.
what else could make Velvet hate Artorias so much?
I don't...
So you have a truth, and Velvet has a truth. Now which is the real one, and which is the imitation?
Okay.
I'll finish this quick.
I unleashed all my power. Maybe I overdid it.
Check down here real... Oop, stat boost. Don't get pulled into that. Oh, that looks like... Yeah, this goes somewhere. I think this just goes back to the room I was... Yeah. Oh! Useful. Okay, good thing I went here. This is a door that would have stopped me, except I've already dealt with
You
it.
and Shigure both use the Rangetsu style. But to me it looked like you both fight completely differently. Why is that?
Our school encompasses two distinct forms. To the outside world, we're known for fighting with a single greatsword. But we also study dual short swords should need arise.
So, Shigure uses the greatsword, and you use the short.
In most schools, wouldn't the secondary technique be used primarily in support of the first?
That's true for us as well. We learn the dual short swords to provide sparring partners for those studying the greatsword.
Then why would you handicap yourself against Lord Shigure? He's no mere swordsman.
As I'm painfully aware, Shigure is a true master. We trained together since we were small children. I was his sparring partner for 10 years. His skill with the greatsword is godlike. So, in order to beat him, I took up the short blades. To our school, it might be secondary, but it's what I know best.
You're badly disadvantaged in reach.
If I eliminate my fear, I have a chance. If I can control the terror of being split in half and I can step inside his guard, he'll have 2 times the trouble.
Eliminating fear, huh? A style for someone who's lost his humanity.
Right?
It's like you two brothers are the very swords you carry.
Huh?
Stormhowl, a godlike sword known to all as the strongest there ever was. Stormquell, burdened by the ceaseless struggle to best the other. One, an exorcist who walks in the light. One, a demon moving through the shadows. The only thing these two polar opposites want
Is to cut down the other.
Precisely!
Both are renowned blades. But I don't see what exorcists and demons have to do with it.
Don't mind me. Yeah, okay, that one's in the way. Let's get rid of it.
Like you wanna die.
You know, you just had me thinking, do we know who the trailer guy is now? I mean, back in the day it would have been Don LaFontaine, but he passed away years ago.
You really do have a peculiar air about you.
Yeah, I don't think you're one to talk.
This way? Okay. Looks like we're leaving. Maybe a boss on the other side. Or a town. Town works too. Oh, that might be new equipment for her. Take a nap and everyone just ups and vanishes. What could have happened? Top those off. That'd be a bit much. Oh yeah. I think he only did XCOM. I think he only did Council for XCOM 2 though. Huh. I know he once ended one of his videos by doing reading a bunch of random junk in a councilman voice. Okay, first off. Quick check their equipment in case something slid past me. And now, because just in case this devolves into a one-on-one again, can't boost the wing right now. Can't boost. Looks like I've done as much for him as I can. Yeah, we have a lot of excess I could just get rid of. There we go. Yep, cat's chest. Oh, free nutmeg. Alright, let's pick a fight.
There they are.
Which must mean they took out every one of the exorcists who went after them.
Hey, I told them not to bother. Now how did that sword of yours turn out? Fine, I'll find out for myself.
Rokuro, we can handle the exorcists. Go and find your victory.
Thanks.
All right, let's get down to business. Not bad. You better not die too quickly on
Help!
me.
This is a group fight.
Fun. Come on, bro. Don't hold back. Shut up. Don't play games with me. See this?
Let's get rid of the support.
Looking swords you got there. Take a good look. Because they're going to cut.
Especially since it's keeping her from casting.
Right, get into it. Keep it up. I love it.
That's the last turret out of you.
Not bad.
Actually, no, sure, use an item on yourself. Oh, I see, because paralysis. Right, you handle it. Oh, now that's interesting. That works as well. You know what? Have you do it. Drop a peach gel, because that's a lot of HP.
I don't even need to dodge.
Oh, good. He has them too. Okay, drop a life bottle. We are collapsing. There we go.
Not bad at all, but I'm not done yet.
Okay, that was scripted.
You put up a good fight, I'll give you that. But you're a frickin' demon. Shouldn't you bring more to the table than pretty damn good Rangetsu style? You don't have what it takes to win against the rightful heir.
Don't count me out. Just yet. I've got something to show you! Take this!
Now that was clever! Giving up one of your own hands to go for my neck. If I was just a second slower, I'd be dead now. I like it. This is what I've been looking for. All right, let's call it good here. Listen up! If y'all want any hope of beating me, come find me once you're more skilled and better armed.
I'll cut you down. No matter how many times I lose. No matter how many years it takes.
There we go. That's the face I'm looking for. So vicious. It's perfect.
What is wrong with him?
Shouldn't you be worrying more about your own skin? The entire Abbey knows by now that you're a traitor.
That guy, he was really strong.
Yeah, he was. They all are.
But we will beat him if we must. No matter what it takes.
The Von Eltius here.
Let's get going.
So, like,
Please,
you gonna spawn a
take
new
me
head,
with you.
or...
I'll make a sword that surpasses Stormhowl yet. I know I will. But for another blade to beat Stormhowl, its wielder must be a swordsman of unmatched skill.
Hey, Eisen. Got any room on this pile of wood scrap for a suit of armor?
If not, make someone wear it.
Works for me. You heard him, Kurogane.
Many thanks.
Okay, we're off to find Grimoire and decipher the book. You know where we're going, right, kiddo?
Yeah, we're headed for the Isolde Archipelago in Southgand.
Yeah, that would be a level. Random paralysis related skills. Randomly interrupt stuff.
Velvet's demon hand. It It's such a mysterious weapon. I can only imagine how much of a threat it will become to the Abbey. This calls for a clear-headed breakdown of everything I know about it so far. It changes shape in a flash, and can devour most anything. How must that feel, to devour something with your hand like that? But it doesn't devour the bandages that cover it up. Maybe they're protected with some sort of special art? Likewise, the rest of her outfit can't be ignored. One would think she wouldn't want to wear such ragged clothing, yet she clearly has no inclination of buying something new. I suppose that could be taken to mean she has some sort of attachment to it. But that top is really big for her. Like it was made for a man. Maybe she wears that outfit in memory of someone important to her. I'd better not touch it then. I know I may not look it, but I really am good at sewing. Maybe I should suggest mending her clothes rather than outright replacing them. On the other hand, that fabric looks like it would be hard to push a needle through. I could be in over my head. But the tougher
Does
the
she know
fight,
everyone's
the more I
watching?
get fired up. Of course, Lord Artorias would probably scold me if he heard me talking like that.
Who'd scold you for what now?
Oh, well, I was thinking about sewing. I mean, your clothes, they're all beat up, and I thought that if I offered to mend them for you, you'd probably scold me. Wouldn't you?
You'd mend my clothes? Have they been worrying you that much?
I mean, not like constantly or anything. It just crosses my mind from time to time.
Are you good at it?
Yes. I'm told I come across as awkward sometimes, but if nothing else, I'm good with my hands.
I see. All right, if I ever need it done, I'll come to you.
Good, just leave it to me.
Are you feeling all right? You're really sweating. The heat and the cold doesn't bother me at all, but you're a human, so you need to take care of yourself. And if you keep soaking in your own sweat, you'll catch a cold. Besides, I don't imagine it feels that great. You should keep washing and bathing on your own schedule, like however you did before falling in with us. Just let me know and I'll make it work. Because the guys aren't considerate enough to stop and ask you if you need to.
Sure. All right. Thanks. That was a surprisingly normal thing for her to say. I probably shouldn't bother with her clothes for now. We girls have to be considerate of each other.
She made a friend. Nope. Couple things to look at real quick.
So, you guys made it. Whatever happened to that sword breaker?
He's been dealt with.
What are you doing here?
After everything you said to me, I had a change of heart. I quit banditry. Thank you.
I'm glad you listened to reason. What do you plan on doing from here on out?
I'm heading to the capital. I plan on opening a restaurant for bandit cuisine.
Bandit cuisine?
Yeah, you get your hands on all sorts of food as a bandit. You gotta use what you have, and still make a tasty meal. Like a wild mushroom omelet minus the eggs. Or highwayman's stew. It's like a hunter's stew, but, you know, made by bandits.
That sounds somewhat improper, actually. But I'd still love to visit after you open.
Really? All right. I'll be an upright citizen in no time. Maybe even the kind of man you'd consider spending some time with.
I'm rooting for you.
Hey, were you actually listening to him?
Of course I was. It's wonderful he's turned over a new leaf.
It probably went over her head. Oh, I think they're back.
Take a look at this.
Okay, let me check. Was that everything? We found everything of import, so we should move on to here. Get this going again.
Scout ship setting sail.
Hey, you there. That's one impressive sword you got.
You know a lot about swords?
I'm a novice swordsmith. Been at it for 20 years. Now, I'm finally able to make a blade worthy of the name.
20 years? And still just a novice?
It's a competitive world out there for a swordsmith. especially here on this island.
But I heard many swordsmiths have given up. There's less ore around nowadays, and swords don't work against the demons.
True, swords are useless against demons. Unless it's an exorcist that's using them. Kednik's weaponry has always been prized in Midgand. The Abbey recognized our talents, and now, business is booming. All the smiths here are grateful to the Abbey. They're keeping all of us alive and fed.
So when it comes to swordsmithing, would these guys be the cutting edge? I offer no apologies for that.
Eisen, I thought you were supposed to be in Midgand. How did you end up here in Islegand? I thought I'd gotten used to you performing the impossible, but this time, I'm at a loss for words. We heard from the Bloodwings that the Abbey might have taken you guys out.
Not this time, but our luck won't last forever. Think of this as a dry run for when I really kick the bucket.
Aye, aye, First Mate. More importantly, are you sure it's okay to bring an exorcist aboard?
I've got my eye on her. If she does anything funny, I'll handle it.
Got it! We'll be on our guard, too.
And one more save before we get to move on. There we go. But why in the blazes would be Islegand? Skipper's Curse, of course. Oh! The only place we can go to right now is the Assault. We've got a lot of stuff to double back on once things have opened, once we're allowed to more freely travel. Want to go after, we got a few optional bosses to hunt down. We're probably a high enough level for a lot of the earlier ones.
I gotta say, you guys look less like pirates and more like a circus troupe.
Are you alright with having demons on board, Benwick?
Not remotely an issue. If you're aboard this ship of misfits, you're a pirate. That's just our creed. At least, that's what the captain and the first mate always say.
Speaking of the captain, what's Eifried like?
Let's see. How do I put it? He's like if the sea were a person, and that person had a pointy beard.
Huh. A bearded sea?
Look, everybody on this ship is an outcast from society in some way. Despite that, Captain Eifried accepted us for who we are, and took us all on board.
So he's a kind man.
Well, would you say that the sea is kind? How would it feel to dive in with an open wound?
It would sting. A lot.
Quite so. Some days he's calm and steady, and others he rages. He can be shallow, deep, even a whirlpool.
Sounds like he's a little scary and hard to read.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to serve him, but that air of mystery keeps us around and makes us want to take those jumps. At the end of the day, the dread pirate Van Eifried is one hell of a guy.
He sounds like Velvet in a lot of ways.
Wait, what? How so? I didn't describe him right at all, did I?
Benwick, we're changing course at once for Port Renede.
Sir? What's going on?
3 of our men have collapsed from the Corsair Scourge. They first showed symptoms 3 days ago. How are you holding up?
I'm still doing all right. But if this really started 3 days ago, that means we're all carrying it, doesn't it?
That's what I'm afraid of. But if we head straight to Port Renede, we should be able to get medicine there.
I'll check on everyone's condition.
Make sure everyone stays hydrated, including yourself, understand?
Sir, yes sir. All hands, assume emergency positions.
The crew's holding up well for a bunch of folks at death's door.
What do you mean? Is this Corsair Scourge fatal?
Quite. No one knows what causes it, but it starts with a high fever and ends up with the body falling apart like sand.
Like sand?
Once, there was a great band of pirates who ruled the seas, but the disease spread through their ships and killed every one of them. That's why it's called the Corsair Scourge.
Does that mean we've been infected as well?
You humans, for sure.
Only humans fall prey to the Corsair Scourge.
Then it could have gotten to you too. Right, Moggy Lou?
Oh, right. Alas, that my glorious saga should meet such an ignominious end!
I can't allow our vessel to die from this. If you start to feel ill, speak up.
I will.
All right, we'll all be helping out in the search. Everyone but Eleanor, that is.
Huh?
Oh, why does she get to stay? I might be dying too, you know.
You're a witch. Magic yourself healthy. Now quit whining and get going.
Oh, not even a witch is safe from the ravages of the Reaper's curse!
The Reaper's curse?
Okay, where's the herbalist? If I remember right, the Corsair's Scourge needs a particularly special medicine.
Yeah, it's a wildflower called Salatoma. Its juice can cure the Corsair's Scourge.
Doesn't sound too tricky.
Let's not relax until we have it in hand.
Right. Now let's get going.
Hold on a minute. Won't you just be spreading the disease if everyone wanders into town?
Surprisingly, no. For whatever reason, you can only catch it over the ocean waves. It's speculated it might have something to do with the salt in the air, or maybe the microbes in the seawater.
Nobody knows the cause for sure, but there are no recorded cases of people catching it on land.
I see. A strange affliction indeed.
We'll be back soon. You all remain on the ship.
All right. Good luck out there, sir.
We've got to hurry.
Salatoma. Is this really going to be necessary?
What do you mean, Eleanor?
Oh, nothing. It's just, well, the herb is known to work well for fevers and the like, but it tastes bad. So bad. Some say it would even bring a demon to the brink of tears.
Maybe so. But better to drink it than to die, right?
Oh, I'm not worried. It just reminded me of stories from my childhood is all.
You know, given how edgy this game can get, I was half expecting her to say it like only grows on orphan corpses or something.
That Rokuro, always telling all of us except Eleanor to work harder. Doesn't he realize that I'm a delicate maiden too? This is workplace discrimination. I should put him on a witch trial and burn him at the stake!
I don't think that's how witch trials work.
What's wrong, Eleanor? You look like you've got something on your mind.
I'm just trying to figure out what Rokuro was thinking. When I had Lord Shigure at the end of my spear, Rokuro threw his dagger right at my head. I thought I was dead for sure. I feel like I saw who he truly was, and it frightens me. But he and Lord Shigure are always trying to kill each other. I can't understand why he did what he did.
It might have something to do with his Bushido code.
What's Bushido? Is that like a sword fighter's code?
It's a way of thinking. Be loyal to your lord. Respect your parents. Protect the weak, and act with honor.
You're saying that he was following this Bushido code, and he was protecting me because I was weak?
He might have turned into a demon, but his memories and personality are still intact. I doubt his moral values have disappeared either.
Do you really think he believes in that Bushido stuff? Carving through his enemies with a cruel and unsparing sword! Slash! Pow! Shazam! That's the true nature of a Rangetsu man. I heard that when Velvet first met him, he immediately attacked her without any provocation. I'm sure you haven't already forgotten how he turned his swords on the kid in that fight against Kurogane.
I wouldn't read too much into what Magilu's saying. Rokuro lives for his sword, and that's just who he is.
But I don't think he's all that bad.
I thought you were the one who called him frightening.
I know I said he can be a scary person, but how do I put it? I do feel there's more to him than just wanting to cut people up. It's like he's more sensitive to other people's emotions than he might seem to be at first glance. A sword fighter has to sense his opponents on some level, right?
For a crazed demon, he's actually a nice guy. Is that it?
Maybe. I don't know. It's not like I know him well enough to claim any deep personal insight or anything.
You brought it up.
Also, belatedly, as far as I'm concerned, we all know what a proper witch trial is. It's when you try to build a bridge out of them.
A bit ago, a manacled body got caught in my nets.
Manacled? A prisoner?
You too? Yesterday, my nets pulled up an arm. Manacles, even a brand on that one.
I really can't take this anymore. I'm losing my appetite, and it's bad for my heart.
You said it. Judging by the tides, they would have to have come from that prison island. Is it really just a prison?
You think it's strange, too? I've suspected something about that place for a while now. They say the whole island is a prison, but if you ask me, I bet it's just an execution ground.
Or it's for experimenting on demons.
Experimenting? What do you mean?
Testing the demons' capabilities. That's why they need prisoners. Food for the monsters.
Not a bad theory.
Just kidding! There's no way the Abbey would do something that horrible, right?
Oh, you say that, but...
You sure think of some crazy ideas. I bet all of this is the work of some vicious pirate gang.
Yeah, something like that.
That guy, he's pretty sharp.
Now that you mention it, I haven't seen any patrol ships around there recently. Used to be they'd chase you off if you got too close.
You know, you're right. If there are pirates about, it'll mean trouble unless the Abbey tightens up their patrols.
The best we can do is keep a wide berth of it for now. We wouldn't want pirates and demons sneaking up on us.
I think we'd notice if pirates or demons were around. No way they'd catch us unawares.
Hi!
I can't tell if he's sharp or dull as a brick.
I think we were here before, but yeah, nothing here. Okay. Wait. Excuse me. There it is. Demons will attack you if they so much as smell Potent on you. Really, Potent would be mighty handy to have around, but I wouldn't want to die over it. Apparently there's only one in any particular region. Unless your luck is miserable, you're unlikely to bump into any demons drawn to Potent, huh? One per region is pretty rare, though, even for demons. Still, it's not a nice thought.
That's an interesting bridge.
This bridge has a bit of history to it. Port Renede was originally built here on this inlet. The water's deep enough for ships, but as you can see, it's a bit too narrow for a port. Large ships couldn't come close without a top-rate crew. So Port Renede was used almost exclusively by smaller ships.
What about the Von Eltia?
We're the best of the best. We came and went as we pleased.
So your point is you wanted to brag?
Hey, let me finish. The people wanted their town to grow. So they built an outer harbor for large ships, and this bridge to connect to it.
Uh-huh. So that's why the port and the town are separate.
But there's more. We secretly helped provide the funds and resources for them to build it.
So you are bragging.
And did this bridge bring prosperity to Port Renede?
No. The Abbey began regulating shipping and travel, right about the time the town finished building the outer port. If only the seas had remained free, Port Renede would have developed into a center for commerce and trade.
I suppose things don't always go as planned.
Then again, even if Port Rennie became a bustling port, we still would have no trouble slipping in or out.
I'm not biting this time.
Oh, he's bragging. We're here. Might as well make a quick save. Anger, grief could simply be washed away. Well, that's not how people work, unfortunately. Gee which, I have a new request for you. So let me see. Biggest one we got is 28 right now. We're level 21, so we can probably give a lot of them a good whack right now if we could just get back to them.
When I was in Port Zexen, I heard that a swarm of demons attacked the palace and killed the High Priest.
No way! Isn't the palace the most heavily guarded place in the world? How did the exorcists let that happen?
Bad news really does travel fast.
They say that the demons were disguised as humans, but were actually enormous monsters, twice the size of any man. They had razor-sharp horns and 3 burning eyes. They could take over your mind just by glaring at you.
If the demons were that terrible, no wonder the exorcists couldn't deal with them.
Some rumors say they escaped. Some say a legate took them down in a climactic battle. But no one knows the truth. We should be ready to run in case they show up.
Is the world falling apart? Will the bad times return again?
A horned giant with 3 eyes, huh? Velvet, you're one scary lady.
They said swarm, so they were talking about you, too.
I was about to say, am I the only one who suspects some of these crazy rumors are basically Magilou's fault?
I know I'm repeating myself, but that's just not possible.
But the High Priest hasn't been seen since then. How do you explain that? I heard some people in the capital say that he might have been attacked by demons.
The Abbey's trying to cover it up, but the truth is getting out.
The security at the palace is better than anywhere else. Demons breaking in? Inconceivable.
But what if a whole horde assailed the castle?
The exorcists guarding the palace are elite, the best of the best. Horde or not, they couldn't have gotten in.
But what if they were some sort of giant demons? No matter how elite the guards may be, they'd have trouble against something like that.
If giant demons appeared in the capital, there'd be an uproar. I understand your concerns, but please remain calm and trust us. Panic and confusion is just what the demons want. They'll use it to slip into this very town.
We know that, but still.
It looks like rumors from the capital are spreading.
The more chaos there is here, the easier it'll be for us to move around.
Well, there may be a simple country shop, but we've got a fine selection of guns. Actually, while I'm here, I'll think about it. Character is on the derivative of an active art, you can perform it. Spiffy. Might as well cap up the life bottles while we're here. Okay, that's a bit much, so let's not. Yep, I see a chest. Looks like I gotta go behind the buildings? Behind the buildings. What's this? Enemy third son of Rising Star of the character card family. Allow me to test your talent for the games. Sounds a lot like Hanafuda. Yeah, let's give it at least one shot. So let's see. I guess it has to match one of the two symbols. Okay. We're running out of cards, so best to finish. Okay. This doesn't make much sense to me. Well, let's not bother with this for now. How do I get at that? Can I just walk up to it? Yeah, I can just walk up to it.
Hello there. How can I help you today?
We're looking for Salatoma flowers.
Well now, that's an order I don't get every day. It's not for the Corsair's Scourge, by any chance?
The very same. Some of our crew developed fever 3 days ago. I want to take care of it as quickly as possible.
Understandable, but unfortunately, I'm out of stock right now.
How can you be out of stock? The flower's in season, isn't it?
It is, but not too long ago, a demon appeared in Warg Forest, where we harvested. And now the Abbey won't let anyone inside.
They what? Why haven't they exterminated the demon?
From what little I've heard, they've had trouble tracking the thing. 100 people go in, maybe only one will actually come across the beast.
If it's so rare, then what's the danger?
Because nobody who's encountered it has come back alive.
First the Corsair's Scourge, then no medicine, the Abbey, and a mysterious demon. Never a dull moment with the Reaper's Curse, eh?
I could try to order some from other towns, but if you're already on day 3, it might not make it in time.
But if we go to the Warg Forest, the Salatoma will be in bloom, correct?
Right, but the demon...
We're going to the forest.
Yep. Wow, is that map kind of a mess? Alright, let's pick a fight. Oh, that was a bad idea.
Everyone defend! Everyone attack!
On to battle! Let's go!
Really should be quicker to put items out.
Okay, see this? No escape!
I refuse to fall here!
On the bright side, lots of stuff for surviving that.
Take a look at this.
I knew this would be big. What a treasure!
X-Sphere, see you say.
Scout ship setting.
On to battle!
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem! This is the Reaper's power. How's that? You're wide open! Too slow!
Now, rise, arise, ascending angels! Did you see my complete and utter victory? Did you?
Hey, Laphicet. What's the Reaper's Curse Magilu was talking about?
Supposedly, Aizen's presence has the power to bring misfortune to the people around him.
Is that some sort of special Moloch power or something?
It's worse than mere misfortune. At Vortigern, there was a sudden mass outbreak of demon blight, and many of his fellow crew died on his watch.
I find that a little hard to believe, honestly.
The Reaper's curse is all too real. It was the Reaper's curse that tore me from you and got me captured by Miss Magilu.
Oh, is that so?
No.
I missed you so much. The hazy, halcyon days when I would blow on your cheeks to make your tears dry up.
Hey, that's not...
It must be destiny that we've been reunited. How I wish I could return to your side once more.
Do what you want. I don't care.
Really?
I won't stop you. Maybe she wants a Moloch who freely divulges a young girl's secrets.
I'm fine, thank you very much. I've already got Laphicet to look after as it is.
Aw, no fair! Is he the one who blows on your tears now when you cry?
He most certainly does not. And as of right now, you're a stranger to me.
What?
Just so we're clear, Laphicet will do no blowing on any cheeks.
Of course not. I mean, not that it ever happened in the first place anyway. Just forget it.
Yet another victim of the Reaper's curse!
I'm pretty sure Aizen believes he has nothing to do with this madness. Oh, wait, chest. Let's go get it. Okay, let's take one down before they team up again. Yay, paralysis proving to be annoying.
Eleanor, are you feeling all right?
Yes, for now at least.
I'm glad for that. But please remember, the Reaper's curse is no joke.
Is Aizen's curse even real? I'm having trouble believing in it.
You never know. Talk like that might give you a stomachache, or a blister, or a bug might fly into your mouth.
A bug?
Miss Muggy Lou, please stop making up things just to scare Madame Eleanor. Like when you said that 4 Navy warships tried to detain the Bon Eltia and disappeared without a trace? Or that Eisen made a stopover on an island and the men there caught demon blight? Or that a man bumped into his shoulder and started laughing and died from suffocation?
Please stop. That's even more frightening.
That's a pack of lies. It was 7 warships. Everyone on the island, not just men, caught demon blight. And the guy who bumped into me died from hiccups.
Not helping.
Hold me.
But as far as the Corsair's Scourge goes, you don't need to worry. Just drink the Solitoma juice and you'll be fine.
Assuming they're in bloom.
Yeah, there is that.
I have a bad feeling about this.
No, don't want to do this. Whew. Fights are fine, but when they gang up, it gets a little freaky. Let's see, just... No, I don't want to detour all the way over there right now. Let's fight this.
Killing flash! But I'm this close, I won't miss! Form 0! Thunder! Eat it! No escape! No escape! Let's go! Hurricane! No escape! Hurricane! Let's go! Out there! Hold up! Let's go! Watch it! Hurricane! Windfire! No escape!
Scatter!
She really floats like a butterfly?
Stings like a bee, and...
Wait, there's more?
You know what?
Fighting is scary. But okay.
I'll follow your orders.
Swap these two back in for a bit. They've been out a while. Hello. The hell is going on here? The exorcists are holding exercises around again. No one is allowed any further until they're finished. Oh, right, we're going the wrong way. Probably want to go towards that cave icon. Yep, entrance to the forest.
This must be the Warg Forest.
We need to be careful. There may well be exorcists around.
This is a dual-layered barrier. It's the Abbey's new invention.
So it's 2 barriers working in tandem then.
That sure sounds like a hell of a lot of trouble just to stop people from coming in.
It really does.
So, it's the candles again, only, you know, actually switches. Also, they do that, so okay. We used up most of these, so good to start gathering them again.
Tails again, huh? That Reaper's curse of yours is consistent, if nothing else.
The curse even affects coin flips?
Seems that way.
Amalok's powers affect physical objects and can, at times, even synchronize with their wavelengths.
And in your case, it's that coin?
Yeah. That's why it always comes up tails.
You must forgive my skepticism.
Whether you choose to believe it or not is really up to you.
It might be worth noting that coin is also Eisen's vessel.
So is that wavelength business the reason why Laphicet always has that compass around him?
That's part of it, but in another sense, it's a kind of proof of his manhood.
Proof of his manhood?
Must polish you so you don't rust.
That doesn't make any sense.
For a praetor, you really don't know that much about the world, do you?
Okay, we haven't seen these, so let's pick a fight.
Hey, is everyone all right?
I just realized I should do a little arts adjustment. There we go. Not while they're together. Oh, what the hell, let's try it. Item now. Moment to recharge. Back into the fray.
That was a considerably powerful enemy.
Right.
The Reaper's Curse. The Abbey needs to know about this. I'll have to investigate further. A coin that always comes up tails. Can a Moloch's influence extend so far?
I see you're a woman of deep skepticism.
I know it's hard to believe, but Eisen's coin really does only come up tails.
Wait a minute. Are you using some sort of trick on it, Magilu?
Oh, your gaze falls on me then?
Well, I am a woman of deep skepticism.
And one who holds grudges too, apparently. But no, I don't have anything to do with it. In fact, I tried a little spell to make it come up heads, and it wouldn't take hold.
The coin's not gimmicked. There's no trick. See for yourself if you like.
This is... the Demon Lord Daos.
Good eye. It's from Carl...
It's from Carlin! I've never seen an authentic specimen. It's incredibly ancient, and yet it looks freshly minted.
There's a reason for that. Gold is normally soft, but they found a way to hard...
I know! They cover the surface of a softer metal with a heat-reactive shape memory alloy! That's what makes it hard to scratch.
Right.
It's a technique no one alive can duplicate, and it makes any trickery impossible. I might just have to believe in this curse of yours after all.
I thought you said they had made the surface itself harder, not covered it with something else.
I think you're mistaken.
No, I swear you said...
Let's just leave it at that.
Okay.
Shape memory alloy. That's how they did it.
Okay. Wrong way, I'm going this way. Don't want to go down.
So what does this Solitoma flower look like exactly?
In a word, ugly. The flower itself is purple with leaves and stem of maroon.
An ugly flower. All right, I'll keep an eye out.
By the way, do you know what Solitoma means in the language of flowers?
Was it deceitful coexistence?
What's with that? Even its symbolism is awful.
Deceitful coexistence.
The perfect flower for us.
What's wrong, Laphicet?
I was about to say it was
Magilu
get
is right,
stuffed.
Isn't she?
Could be. Eleanor is from the Abbey. I'm not sure that someone like that would ever genuinely want to make friends with us.
That's what I thought.
But it's not all quarrels between us. There's commonalities, I guess you could call it. We share common ground.
Deceitful coexistence doesn't trouble me at all. I'll always be here for you, Madam Eleanor. You and I shared an eternal vow that binds us together.
All I did was make a pact to tether you. I'd appreciate it if you didn't talk about it in a way that could create the wrong impression.
Madam Eleanor, you're so cold.
Try your eyes, Bienfu. You still have me, don't you?
Oh, Miss Magilu, you're the only one for me, honest.
Good, good. Now think hard on my kindness and do as you're told.
Yes, ma'am. I'll just have to hang in there until I find a new love.
Laphicet, think about deceitful coexistence this way.
Demon, exorcist, Moloch, pirate, witch. We're never going to be a single cohesive unit. But each of us understands where the others are coming from in a way that's very real.
So it's not really a deception.
Yeah, not really. I think selfish coexistence might make the better fit.
Maybe so.
Just think, we need a bar to walk into. Also, why are we keeping the cat thing around? Did I just get locked in if I pull this? No, apparently. I probably needed to. Get rid of the one so they don't gang up.
It was a close one, but I am the victor.
Right, I saw that real quick. Someone mastered something. Hit the switch here, you can go through.
Those purple leaves belong to a salatoma. Be on the lookout for the ugly flowers.
Ugly purple flowers. Got it.
Hi.
On to battle. See this?
I still need a lot of training.
Is training hard?
It's necessary, so no, I don't think so.
Classic honor roll student.
I just did one, so no thanks.
ready for this.
But I'm this close. I won't miss. Form zero. Thunder. One down. See this? Disruption.
I'll cut down anyone in my way!
Okay, expedition. I gotta dig through everyone's inventory again.
Scout ship setting sail.
Okay, new equipment to master. They got behind me. That helps.
I need to be careful not to misuse my power.
Okay, get him out of the ring. We don't go that way right now.
Better be ready.
Interesting. Let's not trip it right now. I just want to recheck something real quick. Okay, so the idea is I can basically double break Soul. Let me see a couple things up ahead. Ah, can't. Wait, no, I can open that.
You there! What do you think you're doing here?
We could ask the same of you.
Is something going on back there? They didn't look like they were demon hunting.
Are you making that move?
No, it just did it by itself.
He's in sync with his compass.
Yes.
Just
Yes,
like
she
Eisen
is,
and his
Gavin.
coin.
Eisen,
Yes, she
you're an
is.
Earth Moloch, right? Do you sense anything around here?
No, I don't. It seems Laphicet's senses are sharper than mine.
It stopped, but something still feels wrong.
Like what?
It kind of feels like when we got sealed inside that Earth Pulse.
So a force similar to Inominat's power? I'm starting to think this may be no ordinary demon we're dealing with here.
Honestly, at the moment, our party consists of several edgelords, one poor little kid way in over his head, the world's most perverted cat, and Eleanor. Oh dear.
You're not hurt, are you?
No, I'm fine.
You know, the fun part is we kidnapped that kid. We kidnapped that one. We are the most messed up JRPG party, and Let's grab this first. You know what? We just hit a save point at 10:50, so I think I'm going to stop here and we can finish this on Thursday. Yeah, put it here so we get music. So let me tab out and go find someone to raid. Let's see. Oh, wow. I've got spam from a Twitch crypto scam. That's a new one. Let's see now. Who's up to something interesting? Who's up to something interesting? You know what? I've rated him a couple times. I think he's going to be finishing it up today. Let's go see Zotmeister finish Hand of Fate, which is a game I might need to stream myself at some point. Or the sequel. I'm actually considering maybe at some point in the future doing another roguelike. Might be a while, though, because... Well, the big hope is once I hit 100 followers on Twitch, the next game will be Neo 2. Meanwhile, I'm not sure what I'm doing after I finish Mass Effect. And once I finish Horizon's Gate, which is probably just a stream or two away, I'm just going to be doing the God Eater trilogy every week with Retro to get that done. So anyway, thanks to everyone who stopped by. If you haven't to help things along, consider following the channel. And I'll see everyone on Thursday. Later.